Well, what I'm not finna like is the buzz. I know that for sure. My goodness, I need to get comfortable. Hi guys. Bitch, I'm high. It is currently 1:48 in the morning. Why am I up? Well, we're gonna have a late night sesh while I find and read some very interesting creepy stories on Reddit. If you aren't new here and you haven't went to go follow me on Instagram, follow my TikTok, what are you doing? What are you doing? That post notification not on. I see you. I see you. But if you are new here, you're off the hook. You're off the hook. Your girl is always open to welcoming somebody new into the community. Like some church doors. Hello? I don't want to dilly-dally for too long. So, we're going to go ahead and hop straight into it. Okay, we're going to start on this thread here. I'm gonna insert it in the video so you guys can see. We're gonna start with Loser Strawberry's entry, which reads, this is a fat paragraph, but it's not, I'm glad it's not an essay. Hallelujah. From what I read, just a little skimming, you know, seeing if it was interesting. I think it's about a mother entity or something. I'm getting on the nerves. Before we even start, y'all already know how we gotta go ahead and get these bugs out my way, because the niggas is right above me. And I know they see this light, and I'm not, it's not the light of Jesus, I promise you that. I'm gonna burn you to hell. And yeah, don't talk about the lighter. It's a hard knock life out, okay? We struggling. I don't wanna get too fried, because I know my ass to sit out here and get paranoid. Mind you, I'm on the 3rd floor. Ain't shit coming to get me up here unless it crawls. Y'all, if I see something black crawling up here. Damn, I'm not living up. We gonna let this sit. All right, Loser Strawberry. Let's see what you got, Boo. I've had many experiences, but I'll tell you one that freaked me out because I wasn't the only witness. I was about 12 years old, and I was talking with my dad in his room, okay? The bug's starting to act up, y'all. My mom was in the closet with the lights off, but we could clearly see her folding clothes.
We ain't talking about this shit. This shit just ain't happening in our face, huh?
Your mom was in the closet with the lights off folding clothes. During me and my dad's conversation, he asked my mom something, but to no reply. He eventually got to the point where he started to yell. I got up and stepped into the closet, but then I heard my mom walk into the room and ask why he was yelling her name. Don't think that's your mother folding clothes, Boo. Seems like the diamond likes the laundry. I looked at her and she had a towel wrapped around her. I quickly looked back into the closet and saw nothing, absolutely nothing. This obviously creeped me out. Whatever we saw, it wasn't my mom. Whatever it was, it had her shape and even the bun. My mom always has her hair in a bun. It copied mama's outfit to a T. Dressed to impress. We don't do that. You don't finna be looking at my feet and thinking you finna be copying my shit to a T and get first place. No, bitch. Snag. I would have completely thought this was my imagination if it weren't for my dad also being there to see it too. We got some replies, so I think I'm gonna read some of those. You should keep an eye on that closet in case. I know that's right. Tactical nuke incoming. You gotta read the comments, cause these, I know these shits I got a feeling I'm gonna come across one that's gonna like stay in my head. We have number 2 by Savings AD 1812. Should we take a couple more hits before we hop straight into the second one? That one had a little personality. Try not to be too loud out here, by the way, because we gotta be mindful. It's about 2 in the morning. I can't let these stories get me too bad. Anyway, next story by Savings, AD 1812. This was posted 3 years ago, by the way. You know this gonna be good. My father passed away in 05. I was born in 05. My daughter was just over a year old. My husband at the time, sister, baby, and myself moved onto farmlands my father had before he passed away. Because we love land being passed down. Hello? Especially farmland. That's beautiful. That's like my dream, bro. To have some area to like plant. Now, leading up to the night in question, my ex-husband would wake me up a few times a week and a certain time of the night saying, a male voice is in your sister's room, half awake, half asleep. I told him, it's the old man. And still in a confused state, I could hear my father talk.
Oh, ho, brother, ho, whoa, now.
Papa? A couple of months later, I was standing in the kitchen making a potato salad. And behind me, the voice of my father said, Tania, something is wrong with sister name. He said to her that something was wrong with the sister. Freaking out, I let out this bloody curdling scream. I don't blame you. I would have been. But then again, I'm kind of real stuff. I'm used to like paranormal experiences. Like they happen to me a lot. Left it for a day or two, thinking we are losing our minds. But my father's spirit was restless. Saw his reflection coming out of his room a couple times. Yeah, he trying to tell you something, baby. Maybe you need to listen. Having louder discussions with sister that swears she doesn't remember speaking to him in her sleep. After having to sit down with my sister, it came to light that she was being. Father was trying to tell you something. And my dad did the only thing a dad always wants to do, protect his offspring. I feel like if you wouldn't gonna listen, Father was gonna step in and something was gonna happen to whoever was doing that. So I promise you. That one was actually good though. Let's try to see if I can find another interesting one. Whatever this tic-tac is, I'm sure I have a real issue. Fragrant Choice 15-1. This one is long, but I don't mind, getting into it with y'all. 2 years ago, by the way. This was posted 2 years ago. My brick brother used to have an imaginary brother, and he would always play with him, but sometimes he would say, stop, leave me alone, or no, I don't want to go to my room to play. My mom would ask him what's going on, and he would say he won't leave me alone. Of course, my mom had no idea what he was talking about and thought it was just him being a kid with an imaginary friend. Well, a day after my brother's birthday, he had these balloons, and keep in mind, my brother is just a little kid, and he's obviously not tall, so he couldn't reach the plates, knives, forks, etc. That nigga can't reach the dresser. Did you hear that? Keep that in mind. It was around 10 to 11 p.m. late. It's always these times like this. The time when you shouldn't even be up, nigga. My mom heard the balloons pop, so she went outside, and my brother looked really scared. So my mom asked him what happened. What's happened? Did you pop the balloons? And my brother said, freaking out, no, it was him.
Well, just as I thought.
He's starting to become really rude. We not fucking with it. Maybe he can't be. We gotta check this imaginary brother, because he, since we calling it the imaginary friend, says what the mom says, since it's his imaginary friend, we gotta check this nigga. He can't be popping the baby. Hold on. Pointed to his imaginary friend that my mom obviously couldn't see. My mom saw the knife next to the balloons and immediately knew that he was too short to reach any of those things. So she said, "Get out of my house," to my brother's imaginary friend. I know that's right. Get speak. You better submit that thing scared of you. You better. Since my mom couldn't see him, she asked my brother if he left already. And he said he left and thanked my mom. Not that work. Later, about 10 to 15 minutes later, my cousin came over, and my cousin said that he saw a woman in all white with her hair in front of her face in the front door. My brother said that was his mom, and she opened the door. My cousins were already inside and asked my brother if she was still there, and my brother said yes, and that she was mad.
Ho, big guy.
What's she mad about? Let's, ma'am. She started to yell for her to get out, and then she asked my brother if she was still there, and he said no. My brother is now 19 and says he still sees him in his mirror. What these 9 replies say? Literally can't breathe after reading that, because I'm feeling something. I don't like that. Wait a minute. Bella Blue Baby said she seen that creature before. Oh no. This not. We gotta move on. I'm not gonna lie.
You got too much dip on your chip.
Let's check the perimeter. You know, I keep having to repeat that these bugs are crazy. Not smooth out here. It's not smooth. Killer Q. I hope I'm Q 13P. Posted 3 years ago. We're gonna lock in. It happened when I was 11. I was a bit of a problem child then, and I had a habit of staying up. I had a habit of staying up at night. Me too. I have that habit right now. One night, I was sitting in my room. My room is located so that if you open the door to my room, you can see a long corridor in our house directly from it. This corridor is so long that no light enters it at night. Okay, dark. And so I'm sitting in my room and drawing something in the album. At some point, I turn to the door and I see something standing in the corridor, similar in height to a child of 8 to 9 years old. And this something, my bad, was on this long red bag. At first, I did not understand what I had just seen. I began to blink, roll my eyes, do everything to unsee it, but it didn't go away. And then the thought, what if it doesn't see to you at all, or what if it doesn't seem to you at all? Did you mean it? Flashed through my head. I had no idea what to do. I just turned to the table and tried not to think that this something was actually right outside my door. Not you, like I'm imagining things. No, baby, you're not seeing things. I'm not gonna lie. If you're seeing it clear as day, it's happening. It's happening. I did not hear any strange sounds, only sound of my heartbeat. At some point, I heard steps somewhere far away in the corridor. I did not dare to turn around. I know that's right. It turned out that my mother woke up. She came to my room and scolded me for not sleeping. I have never seen anything like that. I still don't know what it was. Sounds like a ghost to me. Well, stay away from the haunted corridors. So this is gonna be the last one, guys, because I'm starting to feel a little. We gotta interrupt this program to show y'all the pony. Look at my heart. Yeah, and it moved. Wait, you gotta tell me to stop. Let's hop into this last and fourth one of tonight. Well, this morning for me. You're probably watching this at night. Whatever you want to do. Avon_Lee. That's the username. Posted 2 years ago. These are ones that be good. I like the older stories. Cause niggas be clickbait night. I have a lot of scary stories to tell that have happened to me and my family. But for now, I can tell one that has been on my mind since it happened that happened to my aunt. For a little context, my aunt Kim, not her actual name, claims she has a hex. My aunt Kim, her youngest daughter Lily, not actually her name either, was home alone sleeping in their rooms. My aunt's room is in the end of a hallway. She woke up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water. She made it halfway through the living room when she looked up and saw a pale lady with a blue dress and a distorted face standing in her doorway to the kitchen, pointing at her. Back up. Energy. Beagle. My aunt blacked out, and when she tuned back in or woke up, she was sitting in her car in the middle of the train tracks. Whoa, that just fucked me up. When she realized where she was and looked at the time, it was 3 a.m. Don't start with the 3 a.m. shit. She called her friends in tears. Her friend managed to calm her down and asked where Lily was and asked if she was in the car with her. Well, with her in the car. Same. Lily wasn't in the car. She was in the house alone. When my aunt went back to the house, she realized she left the front door open. She went into the house and saw Lily on the couch. Apparently, Lily woke up and tried to get her attention as she was leaving the house, but my aunt didn't acknowledge her. They got their things and spent the rest of the week at my other aunt's house. They probably meant to put it at. Whoa. Sounds like something was just following her friend. I'm not. Something was after her. That was fun, wasn't it? So my storage went out again, and I just can't be great. And this is how we're gonna end this video off in the most embarrassing way as possible. I love you guys. Be sure to be safe out there. You know it's getting a little rough. It's been rough for a while, but it's getting rougher. So be safe. Love yourself. Be kind. And I will hit you guys up later. Bye.